You doing, YouTube family? Today is Tuesday, May the 6th, 2025. Is your man Big D, and I'm back with another one. I want to thank all you good folk out there in YouTube land for continuing to rock out with my son and I. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Well, family, I am back with another video. And in this video, I am going to show you and demonstrate yet another example as to why men have got to protect themselves. In today's times and ages, men have got to protect themselves because if not, you will fall victim to some bullshit. And of the utmost importance, if you happen chance to get a woman pregnant, you had better get a DNA test. You better get one quick, fast, and in a hurry, because if not, you may find yourself being made to look like an idiot, clown, a buffoon, where you have been taking care of somebody else's offspring. So we got this young lady, this young sister came on these internet streets with some advice for the ladies. What you should do if you so happen find yourself to get pregnant. That's right. This young sister came on these YouTube streets telling women that they need to lie. Lie, lie, lie. But you know what, family? I'm gonna go ahead and let her tell it for herself.
Y'all be cheating on y'all boyfriend and y'all get pregnant. Why do y'all tell on yourselves? Just let your boyfriend be the baby daddy. Just let it be what it is. You don't have to tell him nothing. And when he get to question you, gaslight him. Like, so you really think this not your baby?
So, as you can see, family, you got this young sister with a baby in the background because you can clearly hear the baby in the background. And she on here basically telling women a lot of men. That's right. She basically telling women to lie to men. Even though this woman know that this dude right here ain't the one, ain't it? But because he the one that's got better resources, he's the one that made something of his life. He's the one that chose to do things differently. He just got caught up because he allowed his little head to over process. And next thing you know, he clapping some cheeks, right? And here's the thing: when you have worked your ass off and you've gotten to a certain level in life, you need to be ever so careful, especially nowadays. Because as you can see and as you hear, women don't have no problem lying to your ass. They'll look you eye to eye and tell you, how dare you say this ain't your baby? Look like you spit him out. Yo, that's a crock of BS. Crock of BS.
And if you have to, even threaten him. Say, if we gotta do a DNA test, my baby not getting your last name. Dudes love for their kids have their last name. Like,
No, that's bullshit. Listen, you can try gaslighting. Some men, you can try that bullshit on little mama, but it ain't gonna work. Because some men gonna be like, okay, he ain't got to get my last name. But before we take it a step further, we gonna have to get this DNA test. And if you can't get no DNA test, then deuces. And if and when you decide you want to go down there and get your little government assistance, right? And you want to put them people on me, just know at the end of the rainbow, at the end of the road, there is a paternity test waiting for us. So understand, yeah, I might have to go through some BS in the beginning, but at the end of the road, there's going to be gratification. There is going to be justice when that DNA test basically says that I ain't it. I ain't the one.
they take so much pride in it, they act like it's the most important thing in the world. But telling on yourself is a no. And I know some people are like, oh, well, your child deserves to know who their biological parent is. Do what's best for your child. Some people don't have a daddy in their life at all, and it's their real daddy.
So basically, do what's best for the child if it means effing over the man. So you allowed, so just because you chose to procreate with a Pookie, and you know little Pookie, all he was good for was a night of excitement. All little Pookie was good for was to work them walls, north to south and east to west, right? So after you done got your walls pushed in, your bike twisted and contorted, now you done got a baby put up in you because you like that real meat. You didn't want little Dank to wear no condom because what'd you say? Oh, latex give me yeast infections. All the while knowing you just want to feel the real meat. So now little Dank done put a baby up in you. But here comes along the guy that's got his shit together. And although this dude who got his shit together, who worked his ass off 10 toes down, got it out the mud, listen, he's a man too. He's a human being. And there have been many great men that have fell prey to some poo nanny. It can happen to the best of us. So now this good dude who happened chance to fall prey in this pregnant box that she gonna allow you to go on ahead and spray up the club because her mind, you gonna be baby daddy. Not little Dane. You, Johnny, you gonna be baby daddy. So, gentlemen, you better be careful when y'all out here playing these games. I get it. I get it. Nobody don't like to put on no barriers. Everybody wanna go skin to skin. I get it. But man, you mess around and you go skin to skin with one like this young lady, you gonna find yourself in a situation that you listen, you will find yourself in a situation that they will have to some kind of way resurrect Johnny Cochran from the dead, bring him back to life to represent you. Because that's how twisted family court is. So you don't have a fair chance in this thing. And all it takes is an allegation. And before the truth comes out, they're gonna run your ass through the ring, gentlemen. Yeah, you might have, uh, 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 justice and victory at the end of the road. But after you've lost thousands of dollars, yeah, you might be vindicated at the end of the road. But by that time, you done lost thousands of dollars. And you have to ask yourself, is it worth it just because you want to feel them moist cheeks without a prophylactic on? Get it? It ain't the same. But is it better with parting with many, 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 many months of child support payments? And not only child support payments, you also have to provide insurance as well. And you may be stuck with the insurance co-payments. It just depends on how dusty your baby mama is. So this young lady right here is telling all the other young ladies, all the other women out there how to finesse the system, how to finesse some poor disillusioned dude that's gonna believe that she loved me. Me and my boo finna have a baby. It ain't even your baby, fool.
It's about the man who stepped up to be daddy. Being a dad is way more than being blood related. But y'all don't want to listen. Y'all just want to get on here crying on the internet because y'all chose the wrong baby daddy. Y'all want to talk about how this dude a deadbeat, but he was never in a relationship with you anyway. So did you really think that he cared about you? You really think that he would care about a child that came out of you?
Okay, and here's the thing. This is the thing. This is why I say there's a difference between smashing and a relationship. Ladies, you cannot hold a man by getting pregnant. You cannot keep a man in a relationship or situationship just by getting pregnant and having a child. All you're going to do is that's just going to cause problems in the end. But this young lady saying instead of telling men the truth, lie to him and say, "Yeah, you it." You the only one I've been sleeping with. She finds more value in being dishonest than in being honorable. And unfortunately, there are a whole lot of women out there who think like her, who align with her bullshit.
Look, y'all ain't gotta take my advice, but ask yourselves, would he be honest with you? If he went and made another baby with somebody else, would he tell you? Or he gonna let you find out on your own?
Ma'am, are you crazy? It ain't the same. So if I go out and I get somebody pregnant, okay, at the end of the day, if I'm gonna have to pay child support for this baby, how's it affecting you? Yeah, maybe it might not be right. I agree with you. Maybe it's not right that you stepped out and he stepped out on you and cheated and whatnot. But outside of the moral thing, outside of that, how is it the same? So basically, if a dude go out and get a girl pregnant and he don't tell his girlfriend, that's the same if his girlfriend was to go out and sleep with somebody else and then get pregnant from this dude and then lead this man thinking that, well, me and her fucking around. I'm the one stepped down and got this girl, whatever the case is, and that she shouldn't have to tell you. She equates that to being the same thing. That don't make no sense, man. Zero sense. But at the end of the day, it don't have to make sense to us men. It makes sense to her. That's all that matters. So with that being said, you have to protect yourself at all costs. You better protect your seed at all costs because if you don't, I promise you it will cost you in the end. Well, family, always remember, be more tomorrow than you were yesterday. Peace.